Hi there, my name is Hugh Hefner and I'm currently dead, but today I revive to tell my story. I was born on April 9, 1926 in Chicago. I attended Cairo Elementary School and Steinmetz High School and served in the military during the last 3 months of World War II. My family was very religious. We were prohibited from drinking alcohol and talking about sex was a taboo, as was shooting feelings and any body type contact. My mother did not kiss me so as not to transmit bacteria to me. I worked in the student magazine Shaft and publication with Humor Natural, specifically with uses related to sexuality, where you could see glimpses of the Playboy would be like a beautiful model of the cover and description of it written by me, something like I later called Playmate. And curiously fact that very few knows is that I lost my virginity until I was 22 years old. During the journey of my life and several wives, and that I believe that Mary would fully fulfill my romantic dreams, but it was opposite. I feel that post finished. In 1953, I launched my magazine, and although there was never previous advertising campaign on the cover was Marilyn Monroe, the start of the moment, so that was a note. On the next several years, my magazine collected the most famous women of the moment and they sit back to the world in intimacy. All of them marked the story of the famous publication. In 1960, Playboy opened my first club in the city of Chicago. The greatest attraction were the women who dressed in a leotard, shirt collar and cuffs, and rabbit ears served the members. At the same time, I began to love in Playboy Mansion. A castle was originally built in the late 19th century, and that from 1959 to 1974 were found in Chicago. Later, I moved to Los Angeles, California, to the famous house that I bought. In the 70s, my Playboy empire began to collapse when the competition came out. Magazines such as High Society or Hustler, the clubs began to close until I decided to give the reins to my daughter, Christy, who successfully refloated the company, extending the line commercially to the world of cinema, video, video and cybernetics, becoming a solid and modern corporation. My dedication and the success of the magazine led to my divorce from my first wife, with whom I had two children. One of the longest lasting girlfriends was Barb Benton, who was featured in the magazine several times. Then I married Kimberly, which was celebrated with a special collector's edition of Playboy. I was 63 years old and Kimberly 25. In January 1998, I separated from her, with whom I had two children. My wife was Crystal Harris, whom I married in 2012. So I was 86 years old and she was 26. I died on September 27, 2017 at the age of 91 due to natural causes.